On this episode, we almost hit a horse, I battle a child, don't beat me, and we actually do well at a competition. Let's get it! What's up guys, and welcome back to the Drift Games channel. This weekend we're going to Buxton for the last round of the British Drift Championship. We're bringing the Drift Games 180SX. It's battered and bruised after its last event in Tullyroan in the north of Ireland. But it's the perfect car to bring, tag some walls, have some fun, and see if we can get a strong finish to the season. I came back drifting this year just to kind of dip my toe in the water and see if I could still run with some of the best in pro. So we'll find out this weekend how we get on. Boat's 2 hours late. I don't know why it was late the first time, then there was a medical emergency. By the time we arrive at BDC, practice will be over. So we'll just set up today, watch the Pro-Am finals, and try and get everything done in one day tomorrow. Get all the practice in tomorrow morning.
These things are more horse than you, Dave.
They do at the moment. I've just totally scammed this one and jumped in with Neil because my car is not running very well and he's got a tuner with him, so we just parked beside him and we know Steve, so maybe we might be able to get a little bit more power of it. Depending. If it's raining, we don't need it. If it's dry tomorrow, we might need it. Patched up the car a little bit. It looks rough and ready, but it's the last round of the season, so we'll get down and scrape some more. People drifting anyway.
They're afraid to go up that.
See, this is the problem, mate. You'll wind me up now, and then you have to fix when I go out there.
Yeah.
So I go out there and hit.
We haven't got a big sledge. We need a small
fence.
sledge now.
Kind of rough, ready, and wild, but it could be fun though. I like it. Got to our hotel, pretty cold, actually very cold, very wet, but we watched the Pro-Am finals. They were awesome, amazing driving by everybody. Tomorrow it's our turn, and we don't know if the weather's gonna be wet or dry. And when we booked it, this hotel, it's called the Palace, but we thought that it would just be a name. I think it actually is an actual palace, I think. So we're gonna check in, get some sleep, and then see how it goes. All or nothing tomorrow. Saturday morning, pro day here at the final round of the British Drift Championship. Pretty wet, but hey, Alex is starting line, man. It's going to be a bit wet and wild in practice, I think, so we're going to try and see if we can sort out some of the boost issues on the car, get a little bit more power into it, go out and see what happens. Track, when you get it right, is just incredible. It's difficult because I'm sort of balancing between, I'm running a second gear, long second gear, so you're killing the car to keep it moving, and I'm running 12 psi in the back, and it's probably hurting the car a little bit, but you have to be just so on it from the start. You just have to hammer the throttle, and if you let off for a tiny bit, it grips, it's just going to pull you in the wall.
Dude, why'd you do the tail like this time? Look, it's hanging down now, what?
Did I hit it again? It's an amazing car for taking a hit because the bumper bar, you'll see, is way in, like it's quite far in. So you actually have probably almost half a foot that you can actually hit the wall without it really affecting the car. And then if you hit that bumper bar, you're way too far in, so you can kind of just bend the standard metal, so it's awesome. It's like, you get a little touch, but you know, I can keep the power in, it'll just bend it and go. And at this stage now, there's not much to really worry about, is there? Also, my teammate for the weekend, Neil Dunn, he's had a good start. One lap in, broke a half shaft and crashed into the wall. We're now going to tie the front of the car to their van and straighten the bumper bar, because that's drifting. It's like putting an apple on someone's head, firing an arrow. That's what it is.
Throw up on there.
Mint. That's how you fix a bumper bar, ladies and gentlemen. So we're out for a second session of practice before qualifying. We're running a lot of grip in the car. Hopefully we can scrub them in, take a lot of the mud from the pits off those tires. I'm gonna try and do a chase run first. See if we can get nice and close to Ollie here. Biggest problem is my lag in the turbo coming off the line. I gotta rev it really high and that loses me a little bit of ground on the lead car. So I've got to kind of jump as quick as I can to not have any issues there. But I messed up the transition. The trickiest part in this car is that I'm running out of gear through the center section, so it's causing me a little bit of an issue in the chase. Lap of practice before qualifying. I'm going to try and tactically jump out ahead of him here so I can choose to be in the lead lane on the first lap just so I can get a clean run on my own before qualifying and sort of pretend it's my first qualifying run. Let's see what Lewis is going to go for. He's going for the lead position here, so he's taking exactly what I was going to do. He just did it, so what can you do? We're going to try and chase him in hard, get some battle practice. Thumbs up all around. Lewis is a great driver, so we should be able to push a little close here. Last run, let's take this as a qualifying run. Happy with that one. Timed it a little bit better too, so let's see if we can do something like that in qualifying. Really happy. Actually, one of the best practice sessions I've done. I think I'm feeling more comfortable on the track. The gearing is good. The car feels like it's hard to drive. That's good because you're driving it's almost like driving an underpowered car, so you're just absolutely hammering. So you don't have to think a whole lot during the run about how much power will I put into a corner. You're just flat the whole way, which is really, really easy. We'll try and do a pretty safe run for the first one, and then we'll try and push for the top 8 because the top 8 drivers go automatically through to the top 16. Saves you a battle. So I'm hoping that we can do a good qualifying run. I know I'm very confident now I'll probably end up in like a 30th position and outside qualifying crash into the wall. One or the other. Probably crash into the wall. I actually started confident in that interview net. That definitely means I'm crashing into the wall. Yeah. Looking at Neil's car straight away going, that's what happens when you go out full 110%.
Well, we're running out to straighten it.
We just straighten that, and then there he is with the sledge.
there's no sledge to bring that back.
Yeah, so I'm doing it for Neil. I'm doing it for Neil today. Just about to go to our first qualifying run. Everybody's absolutely killing it, so there's no safe runs now. We got to go for it. A bit worried, a bit excited. Let's see how it goes.
section badly.
Very deep on that outside zone. Oh, what a big straight though from Egan in the middle of the circuit.
And I lost my exhaust somewhere on the run as well. I think I can tidy up the center section for the next one, so let's see what happens.
Wayne has to do a bit of work now, so this is the first bit of work he's had to do all year. He's got metal cable ties. I didn't even know there was such a thing as metal cable ties. Learn something new every day. Metal cable ties. We interrupt this episode to give a very special shout out to our title partner here at Drift Games, Link ECU, who've been supporting us for years and helping us make this crazy content. Link ECU provide pretty much engine management solutions for any car on the market. And these little black boxes are probably the best performance upgrade you can make to any car, especially older performance cars. On my own car, I went from 600 horsepower to almost 900 horsepower using their software and system and upgrades. I cannot recommend these guys enough. They're an awesome company, so you guys need to support them too. Check out linkecu.com for all the range and get yourself an upgrade right now.
Okay, we're about to head to our second qualifying run. We have to jump up the order to stay in the show at this point, so it's all about the second run. So let's hold our breath, light a candle and see what happens.
Egan gets himself nice and high up on the bank, puts the back end of that car to the wall, throws on big angle as he heads down into the roundabout, jabbing the handbrake, sets himself up nicely, foot to floor, and a big clutch kick as he takes it across the line at Dave Egan.
Just got an 86 in qualifying. Get in there, boy! 86 on the second run, 63 on the first. It felt good. Pushed a little harder to the walls than I wanted, but awesome. Okay, that's the best qualified score I've ever got in drifting. Unbelievable. I'm here now at the meet and greet. Say hello to all the fans, have a little bit of a chat with everybody that came out. Really good atmosphere starting to build here, lights starting to get low, and we're going to battles. I'm going to throw everything at these battles now, no holding back. Last event for the car, we're going in. So the sun's setting. We don't have to do a top 32, thankfully, because we qualified in 7th. Top 8 go through to the top 16 automatically. So that's the good news. The bad news is I'm either going to have Adam Simmons, who's really, really good in the BMW Z4, or Aramis Vasquez, who's fighting it out for the championship tonight. And he's like blinding everybody with smoke. He's got the most smoke of any car out there. So either way, it's not going to be an easy top 16 battle, but I'm happy to qualify 2 rounds in a row pretty high. And we can watch a bit of the battles now in the top 24, get a feel for the track, see where people are making mistakes, and just go out there and throw it out. And hopefully, a lucky draw. We didn't get any lucky draws this year. Maybe this is the night. Yeah, the winner of this is who I'm going to face. So it's either Adam Simmons or Vasquez, and it's even enough. Adam has way more experience on this track, but Vasquez has more power and more smoke. So either way, it's not going to be easy for me no matter who wins, but at least I get to watch them drive.
We put all that on the line right now. They come off the line. It will be Simmons to lead in Vasquez for a spot in the top 16 and an early initiation. Both these guys are now look at Vasquez and start to find a side. BMW Z4. Left foot braking from both these guys that come into the roundabout. Vasquez once again got himself caught up and he straightens once again. Vasquez out of competition and look.
I'm happier because they're both great drivers, but you can see behind Adam. At least he's not got mega smoke, so you can give it a go. I'm looking forward to this one.
Simmons. There we go, Adam Simmons gets the win and advances through to the great Dave Egan taking out competition.
For a little less sore to keep up with him, but I hit him, and then I thought that might be curtains. Well, I hit the cone on the inside clip, chase or on the first run. I went under the car, and then I was like, oh, every time I steered, the cone was locked in the front wheel. But we still got the lead run done. Got the cone out, came back in, clutch kicked in, didn't handbrake in behind him, pinned him through the first corner. He was a little bit offline, but it was fine. When I transitioned, I picked up so much pace, and then I kind of touched him there, but we were still going. All the way was good. It just came down to the roundabout. It was kind of a bit of smoke, and I came through it, expecting just to snap back beside him. But when I snapped back, he was sort of shallow a little bit, but I was in the middle of the roundabout, so it was either like I stop or I just drive through the cones, and I sort of handbraked and stopped to get around the cones. But hey, you win some, you lose some. Now time for a few drinks. Taking tomorrow too seriously. Got the car ready for the morning, ready to rock and roll. So today it's Battle Royale, so it's a separate competition than yesterday, so it's kind of everyone's back to even Stevens again. It's kind of like a league system, so you can get knocked out and get yourself back into it. We had a few beverages last night, so we didn't make practice this morning, so now I'm going to go out and do a battle in the wet. I haven't done a wet lap all weekend, and just hope for the best. Neil's going to be feeling thankful for himself after he sees this car coming back in the room. Just didn't do what Dave did. So, we won our first battle. Still quite tired and emotional from last night. And I'm now going to face a child in my next battle.
Max's dad.
I'm a little worried now. Because he came up and I was like, here's a small child. It's good to hear that you're very confident in that car and you came third drift. Yep. Nice.
Are you confident in this car?
Nope. I was about an hour ago. Not anymore. Have fun. Under pressure. Yeah, buddy.
You beat a child.
I beat a child. The most legal way you can. I think that's probably the best battle I've ever had.
That's definitely the best battle I've ever had.
We got through. We're into the... I don't know what we're into now. Into the next bit. Into the next bit of the competition.
On the Hammers limiter across
kitchen sink and Louis Edwards there, that was what that was. Yeah, I've won 4 battles in a row today, so it's ridiculous. So if I made it 5, it would be just like insane.
two more battles I had.
Got a puncture. And we have no air, no tire van. We gotta run it off the transit and see if we can put enough air in it for the battle. Not good. fine, but like to win that event, I had to win 7 battles in a row. And then I got all the events and I was like, that's just going to be the end of that. And then I just pulled a move at the end of the run that just got me that extra win, but like I wasn't sure if it was going to smash into his door or not. But and then against Nergis, I couldn't catch him. He was on, I think, better tires than I had and he had a bit more power, but he made a big straight in the chase there. Miracles can happen, ladies and gentlemen. Miracles can happen.
Thank you for watching the episode, guys, and yes, I'm still in disbelief that I actually won a drift event. And I won it because we were able to fix the car with our Link ECU being plugged in at the track. So thank you for those guys for sponsoring this episode. If you want to see more behind the scenes of the drift events we're doing in the future, let us know in the comments below. And if you think I could improve my driving anywhere, well, let me know that as well. We'll see you on the next episode of the Drift Games vlog.